afternoon. This is Easter Sunday, so I don't see any other doctrinal collapse. The only doctrinal collapse I've noticed is a number of reports about the churches of Christendom, the Protestant churches in particular. The Protestant churches, there was a report by the Unitarian Church and another body that monitors the beliefs of Christians. And at this time of year, you may even be at church today or tomorrow. They asked people questions connecting to the Trinity, because that's a central teaching of the Christian churches, because they've continued that teaching from the Catholic Church. And they asked people, and they found that 1 in 6 Christians who regularly goes to church or is involved in a Christian faith movement believes in the Trinity. The other 5 don't. Now, that is the central teaching of Christianity that's been kept over from the Catholic Church. Only 1 in 6 Christians now believes in that as the proper dogma described by the Catholic Church. So if there's doctrinal collapse, it's coming from the churches outside, and that's why they're emptying. My wife likes to go to boot fairs, and they're full. The boot fairs on a Sunday are full. The churches are empty, half empty, quarter empty. Many are just used once a month. So there's a doctrinal collapse. And my question to anyone is that if God is loving, why does he have a place of hell? And talking about Easter, if Jesus Christ, and this applies to Dr. K and his Protestant friends, because that's the man who's the caption of this picture. If you really believe that Jesus is God, then he didn't come as a genuine man. He was a kind of God man. Then how could he give his life to save the human race? He was a fraud. And when he spoke to himself, he was speaking to himself. When Jesus said, "My Father, hallowed by their name," he's a fraud, wasn't he? Because he's talking to himself. So that sort of reasoning puts Christians off. That's why there's loads of people who've been brought up as Christians in the churches, and they're deconstructing. They're leaving. Got a video on that, by the way. Anyway, take care, everybody. I've had my little afternoon